writing down the score. Can you call it symbiosis? Okay, the most, I think, appropriate person to be asked is Mr. Asrar Ahmed Sabhi, who is here, the owner and the manager of Symbiosis School.
Living together, benefiting each other.
Who are they?
They are bacteria and any organism.
But here in our schools, there are no bacteria or living organisms.
The living organism means the teachers and the students.
Okay, you can draw conclusions or similarities from that, but still I haven't got the very precise answer. Javed is going to tell me. Yes, Javed? And this is going to be the last question.
Sir, it's a kind of relationship between people or companies so that both get the same advantage.
Very good. Interdependence of people or companies. That is the correct answer. In today's atmosphere, in marketing and business and corporate world, interdependence of two living creatures. In this case, companies or businesses, they depend on each other and they both benefit from each other. That is called symbiosis. It's a biological term, actually, to be very precise. Okay, so that is the correct answer. But Javed, was your name on the list? So, unfortunately, you don't get any mark for that. But I think Wasif was also not on the list?
Yes.
Okay. So this was, okay, one more question. Though I have many more, but because we have also to keep an eye on the clock. What is the full form of HDFC Bank? I think. Yes, Imran is going to tell me. Housing
Finance Corporation.
Finance Corporation. Very good. That's the right answer. Is Imran's name there? Okay. And one more question. Though I don't feel like stopping here, I have got many more questions.
I think this will be the last.
Yes, this is the last question for sure. In comedy serials on TV, we often hear laughter that is not real, right? They just produce an atmosphere, an artificial atmosphere, as if everybody is laughing. Everybody is bursting out into a laughter. That is not real laughter. Of course, it is artificial. There is a special term for that laughter which is used in TV serials to create an atmosphere as if everything is funny. Though you don't feel like laughing, but you hear sounds of people laughing their hearts out. But there is nothing funny. You don't feel like laughing at all because it's all slapdash comedy. So what do we call that laughter? It has a special name. Anybody? Viniti? Rahila? Neha? Yes, Javed.
Sir, can laughter?
Say that again.
Can laughter?
Spell it out.
Sorry sir, I have no idea.
So you won't take any marks for that. Anybody else? Okay, let me tell you that is canned laughter. Dibba band hasi. Can, you know, canned food we have, right? Dibbe mein band. So this is dibba band hasi, ready-made hasi. They play the tape and that hasi is there. Nobody is laughing, but it seems as if everybody is laughing and enjoying these activities of the performers on this thing, TV screen. So please count the score. Vikas is leading with 3 marks. Very good. A big hand for Vikas. Very good. Shahabur Rahman with Viniti Chaudhary and Shahabur Rahman with 2 marks. So we need a tiebreaker for that. Okay. Both have 2 marks. So let me ask a very simple question. What do we call a gullak in English? It's a very, very simple question. बच्चे जिसमें पैसे इकट्ठे करते हैं. What is the term for that in English, Viniti? You also have a daughter and she must be doing that. Piggy bank, that is the right answer. Okay. And for Shahabuddin, the question for you is, in the name Washington DC, what do these 2 letters D and C stand for? Washington DC.
Washington DC.
Yeah. Washington is okay, but D and C are just the letters. And what do they stand for? I mean, what is the full form of D and C in Washington DC?
Sorry sir, I am not...
Okay, so I think the score, Viniti has got a higher score. She gets 3 marks, I suppose, right? Well, Mohsen, okay, come on. District of Columbia, Washington District of Columbia. Very good, that is the right answer. Thank you very much. So that is the end of the quiz, and here let me announce the winners before the chief guest leaves. Vikas has got 3 marks in 10 rounds. Then Viniti has got second, and yeah, she was the winner of the tiebreaker. Then there is, who is this? Vikas is leading. Right. How many prizes do we have for this quiz? 3. Never mind. Let us first finish off with the speeches because Mr. TM is in a hurry. He has to go somewhere and he has already given. And before he leaves, let me thank him very much, Mr. Shankar Lal Pandey. I am really very thankful and grateful to you for the precious time that you took out from your hectic schedule and came here. Though I was very uncertain about your arrival, but you did make it. So, before he leaves, learning his speeches. Who is the next on this? I think there are only Bholanath Upadhyay. Bholanath Upadhyay, it's your turn now. Here, let me introduce all of you to him. He is the newest kid on the block. He has been at my institute only for not more than 1.5 months, or not even that. But extremely enthusiastic about English, learning new words, phrases, idiomatic expressions, and all that is English he wants to know. And he keeps nagging me, he keeps pestering me to tell all those words and everything. He wants to derive the maximum benefit from whatever he pays me. So he leaves no stone unturned to learn anything new. Here we have Bholanath to say what he wants to say. Bholanath.
Very, very good evening, and to our respected chief guests, other guests, all my friends, and our sir, Mr. Imran. We all are here to celebrate the annual function of our institute 2009 in this beautiful historical place, Rang Mahal. Now I directly come to the point that we always have the same topic, English, its importance, and why do we need English in the present age? Well, the topic has been the same for many years, but the views are different. I'm also giving you some of the reasons why English is important for us. People want to learn English, whereas there are many kind of languages, not only in India, but all over the world. But yet we are running after this language. Now the question arises, why it is so popular? As far as I think, the answer is, English today is one of the most widely used mediums of communication throughout the world, especially for those whose mother tongue is not English. No matter whether we are teacher or a student, we are doctor or a patient, scientist or an accountant, businessman or a salesman, we all need English for some or the other reason at some or the other time in our lives. If we are not familiar with this language and cannot express ourselves or understand when others speaks to us, it gives us a feeling of inferiority complex. And we consider ourselves incomplete despite the fact that we are good looking, smart and well educated. So, this is sufficient to explain why the popularity of English is scaling new heights. On the other hand, we are living in the age of internet, mobiles, television, internet. It has spread its net on the entire world. It has captured the whole world in a compact screen of a computer. If we use internet, we need English. If we use multimedia mobiles, we need English. If we watch television and want to relish its programs, we need English. If we go to the airports, shopping malls, restaurants, we need English. I mean to say we need English at every place and at every moment. This used to happen in older days when one learnt English only to go out of the country to communicate with foreigners. But now we need English not only to go out of the country but in India itself. So these are some reasons which compel us to learn English. One more thing I would like to tell you, that from the ancient time to the present age, there has been a tremendous change among people of living their life. Because it was demand of time, it was need of time. And I think so is the case with English. It is also a need of time. Today is a time of professionalism. Today we are not national citizens. Today we are international citizens. So these are some facts, some points which I wanted to convey to you. And I think I have already taken much time, and I should let the other speaker come who are waiting for their turns. So thank you very much.
Shama Masood, it's your turn now.
All the guests who are here, a very good evening to all of you. Today is the annual function of our institute, and I have got a chance to express my views. Although I have thousands of words, but at the moment I am falling short of the words, because neither I am a native speaker nor a very good speaker otherwise. I have only few sentences by which I want to express my feelings, my views before you. First of all, I would like to say about Mr. Inkyberry, his presence is enough for encouraging all of us about English. Dr. Alok Singhal, Dr. Waqarul Hassan Siddiqui have proved their interest in English because they have been taking out their precious time from their hectic schedules for this program. And it is not for the first time. They have always been a part of our all programs. Today we are speaking on the topic of the importance of not just English, but correct and impressive English. First of all, I would like to say that we should respect our mother tongue. We should give preference to our mother tongue. But the atmosphere in which we are living nowadays, English has become indispensable. English is being spoken and used everywhere. We can't go ahead without it in this present atmosphere. If we don't know other regional or foreign languages, no problem. We can use English. English has become the queen of all languages because it is a connecting language that connects us to the whole world. Now let me make an honest confession. Despite being a postgraduate in English, I always had to struggle with it while speaking. But as somebody has rightly said, you will never have significant success with anything until it becomes an obsession with you. So I put my past behind me and tried to turn a new leaf. I decided to join an institute. I knew other institute also, but I knew and I know knowledge is not limited. Knowledge is just like an ocean. We can take few drops from it. We can't be perfect till whole life. So how is it possible to be perfect in a limited period? That's why I joined HELPLINE Institute. And after joining this institute, I realized the depth of knowledge, the depth of this language. Because in everybody's life, parents and teachers, these are the two pillars, two sculptors who makes our foundation after chiseling us. We can't pay our thanks to both of them. We will of Allama Iqbal, नहीं तेरा नशीमन कसरे सुल्तानी के गुंबद पर नहीं तेरा नशीबन कसरे सुल्तानी के गुंबद पर, तू शाही है बसेरा कर पहाड़ों की चट्टानों पर। Thanks for being here and thanks for listening me. Goodbye.
Sana Wasim.
Hello and very good evening to our respected chief guest, Dr. Shankarlal Pandey, our guest of honor, Dr. Alok Singhal, Mr. N. Kiberi, and Mr. Wakaram Hassan Siddiqui, our sir, Mr. Imran Jali, my all batchmates, and all the persons present at this time. Here we are gathered together for a certain purpose, and that is the annual function of our institute in the historical building Rang Mahal. First of all, I wish to thank to all of those people here as they managed to take out time from their busy schedule and for making our function a delightful and a memorable experience. Well, in this modern era, there is a great need and use of learning languages. A man with an adequate knowledge about different languages shall be preferred over another one